Welcome back. If you have a question for Glenna, the number to call is 658-5770. And while we're waiting for you to call, we're going to talk about another scam that you've had reports of on Medicare.
Seems to be a big overabundance of scams, quite frankly. Yes, Medicare, because people have received new Medicare numbers. And so now, you know, we have the scam artists trying to get their hands on those new numbers. And one of the things they're doing is they're calling people saying, hi, we're with Social Security, Medicare, and we need to do a survey about if cancer runs in your family. And then they proceed to ask them, you know, has your mother had cancer, your father, siblings, anything along that line. And they make a big production out of how they're taking all of this down and they're going to be looking at that. And then they turn around and tell them, well, now, free of charge, no charge to you, we're going to mail you a swab to use for, you know, doing...
To get a DNA sample.
Yeah, DNA sample. And it's going to run some tests for cancer, you know, to see how, if it's a DNA situation. And unfortunately, you know, when they said, okay, you know, all right, I'd like to have that kit, then they say, okay, all I'll need is your Medicare number and your Social Security number.
And that's it.
And
once you give them that.
Yeah, once you give them that, then they're off the line and you're going to get nothing.
So what do you know, people, you might think that sounds legitimate.
Yeah.
What's the best advice for that?
First red flag, first of all, is that did they call you? If they call you out of the blue and they say they're the federal agency, that is bogus. They are scam artists because the federal agencies never, ever, ever pick up the phone and call you.
Okay.
They will mail you letters, certified letters, whatever, but they will not call you.
Okay, Glenna, speaking of calls, let's take the first one and see. Hello, you're on the air. What's your question for Glenna? Hello? I hear somebody. All right, we're going to... Hello, are you there? Can you hear us? I guess not. Okay, we're going to try another one. Hello, you're on the air.
Let me bunch that.
Hello, you're on the air. Do you have a question? Can barely hear you.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hi, do you have a question for Glenna? Go ahead.
Pardon?
Do you have a question for Glenna? Hello? How are you?
Hello?
The gremlins are in the phone
You're
again.
on. We can hear you. Did you have a question you wanted to ask Glenna?
Yeah.
What's your question?
We had some people call, said that we rented a car, and there's found.
Was it a pretty, sounds like an emotional, renting a car. Was it some kind of a scam involving a rental car?
Well, to rent a car, they said that she used her Social Security number to rent the car.
They wanted your Social Security number to rent the car?
Abandoned.
Well,
and
you know...
it had 21 pounds of cocaine in it. The city marshals were going to come to the house.
Well, let's talk about that one for just a second. When you rent a car, you don't ever need to give your Social Security number.
No, you really should not have to give out your Social Security number for something like that. Yeah, you got to show them a driver's license, and you've got to have proof of insurance. But no, you should not have to give out confidential information like that.
Again, be very careful, especially with your Social Security number or a Medicaid number or Medicare number. Don't ever give that out. If people are interested in getting more information, you know, you go by and pick up a pamphlet at your office, but you can just get that without leaving your house now.
Really can. You can come by if you would like to come by. We have everything in print, both in print and online. So if you want to go and, like, for example, when we were talking about the plumbing, we have a how to choose a plumber pamphlet, and so it's online on our webpage, BBB.org, and you just go online, and then there's a little icon there that says for consumer information or education.
Click on that.
And you click on that, and it will print for you. You'll be able to print it up if you want it in printing, or you can simply read it online. So we have it for either way. So,
and I know you're busy. You always have lots of good information. What's the phone number if people want to call?
949-2989.
All right. I'm sorry we're out of time. I see somebody else is on the phone, but we have to go. Hope you can call back when Glenna comes back next week.
Or we'll be in the office.
Oh, there you go. What's the number one more time?
949-2989. Just give us a call.
Thank you, Glenna. We're back after this.